Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something! Fred.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Captain Cylon hitting us with the early liquidation hydration to get us started here. And in case anybody's curious, so the music that I'm using at the start of the stream, it's actually from Bisoju Sensei Sailor Moon Super S Various Emotion, which was on the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn. And I think that was only a Japanese exclusive game. Don't think it's all a US release. But the tune in particular was for Sailor Jupiter. And that has to be like the most 70s funk-ass thing possible. And one thing I have to appreciate about a lot of Japan soundtracks for video games is that a lot of them was like pulling stuff that would sound perfect in the late 70s. Well, let's just face it, like a cop drama intro. So, but Captain Cylon, I hope you're having a good day today. Let's see, I had an alright day. I had a bit of a writer's block, so I focused on the Daria Reactions projects today, and I watched the final 2 episodes for season 4, titled Fire and Die Die My Darling. And if those who remember Daria, last episode of season 3 introduced the character Tom Sloan, who became Jane's boyfriend. The first half of season 4, Daria is kind of like the third wheel a lot of times. So you got Jane is written off doing stuff with Tom, so Daria is in different situations. So Daria and Jane are not joined at the hip as much. And then in the back half of season 4, Jane and Tom start having a bunch of problems. And then it starts with the episode I Loathe the Parade, and that's where Tom, from my point of view, as somebody who's been watching the entire series in order every couple weeks, Tom starts having an infatuation with Daria with the episode I Loathe a Parade. And as he and Jane start having problems, Jane all of a sudden starts getting a bit more paranoid, accusing Daria of trying to steal Tom from her. And which is like things that's escalating so damn quickly. And as I was watching the episode Die Die My Darlings, 13th episode of season 4, the entire first act, Jane is basically forcing Daria to be in a position where Daria is going to unintentionally do a sabotage her, quote unquote, even though Daria does not want to dye Jane's hair. So it's it's nuts. You're all good craving a burger, but you're still behaving. That's good. That's very good. I myself, I did like a 45-minute workout today. It was more aerobics, boxing aerobics, but still. But anyway, as I was getting back to Daria, I actually got genuinely mad watching the 13th episode of season 4 because of how Jane was just going off on Daria for no damn apparent reason. Like, I mean, there has to be a documentary somewhere discussing the 4th season of Daria and the whole Tom situation and what they were doing. Holy shit. Holy shit, Frostybot picking up on things here. Your mission, capture these epic moments faster than Captain Silent can make a burger disappear. Whether it's a dragon's thing or a Fred Kazan making beard vanish. Nice shirt. Oh, wow. Wow, indeed. Hey, Reaper, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah. So today we are getting back to Dragon Age to Veilguard. Night 12, Episode 12, however one wants to call it. I am been playing Hogwarts Legacy. Sweet! I have not done anything Harry Potter related on this channel ever. Mainly because J.K. Rowling can eat a dick. Oh, you've been avoiding spoilers for this game. Yep, and I'm switching glasses here, folks, to my other pair of frames. Mainly because these frames are just too damn thick to wear with these headphones. Yep. And we are fairly late in the game, Reaper, but I can safely say I've been enjoying it. I've also been enjoying the clips where seeing how many small-minded, MAGA hat wearing, Trump loving, dick sucking, shit eating fools on YouTube I can trigger with quote unquote woke clips, aka clips that showed as like being a nice person in the context of a video game. It just gets people so upset. Dang, I want to join later and miss the game, but I like the stream. I know it's a rough thing. Yeah. Yes, Captain Sideline, you can tell how I truly feel about some of those YouTube commenters. Yes. I make no apologies. As we spoil Reaper on the fact that there's the Griffin you can interact with. You can poke the Griffin beak. You can take the Griffin paw. You can pet the Griffin. I'm not sure why the scene faded black there.
Hi there, boy.
Also, at some point, you can give the Griffin a hug. Yes. No one will ever accuse me of being kind to certain YouTube commenters as it relates to this game. Far from it.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Look, it's very exciting.
What's
Ned
exciting?
invited me to help solve a murder.
Fame and fortune await.
Maybe they'll put your name in the Midrath's papers alongside Nev's.
Do you think so?
It's not as fun as it sounds. Alright, let's start the show.
By the flame
It's Uric.
that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You know, now I want a burger, Captain Cylon and Frosty.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
Why not?
Come on, have you got anything better to do?
Oopsie.
We offer you a last chance to speak with the living.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No, secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Right, so this got intense. But if someone's in danger, please help.
One more answer, and you can rest.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The Shadow Dragon
So
will
whispery.
get him to safety.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story.
That was floated through Nev.
Anytime.
I do love these little moments between the companion characters. This adds so much extra flavor. And to think that it really didn't add up to what Mass Effect 3, Dragon Age Inquisition had it to some extent. Mass Effect 3 definitely did. Mass Effect Andromeda had a character like side banter and stuff.
No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me. all together in one big
Blood
round
magic
ball.
nugs?
Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one.
That needed to be
You
animated.
know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the size of a village. You try
Are they
finding a
drunk?
sword sometime.
Wait, no. Lucanus is drinking coffee.
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
If the two of you were going to open a bottle, you might have told me first.
Yeah.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
Oh, you didn't hear how this started.
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
Ah.
I mean, it ended with the elven god of lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
The Bronto? But the Brontos were kind of a pain in the ass in the earlier games, but you know. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Hassan.
Hassan gets all the pets. And the Jets are all over the Canucks tonight, huh? Okay, anything else there? No. By the way, I did find that in Marassus, in Docktown, there is a place where you can loop to get, like, materials and stuff. Alright, so we're doing side content first. Nev and Lucanus. Here because Lucanus has the hots for Nev. Da 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 da. By the way, there's going to be that slim possibility I might try co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube in the nearish future. Exactly how well that will work out is going to be debatable. Okay, so from here I need to head. Where is this? I mean, Stream Element says they had that functionality in, and it should not put stress on the CPU or bandwidth. And if in case you ever wonder why I keep my streams like trying to do within a finite.
We're not alone.
We need to close it.
More!
That's probably her. Leave a little for the rest of us, Rook.
Pour it on!
Well, that escalated quite quickly.
Protect the shipments.
You don't have to. Oh, never mind.
Under fire. Watch it.
And now, Venatori? What's going on?
End it now.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They said something about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
So am I. It's like, yeah, clearly something happening here.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
Others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Docktown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it, but let's check, just to be safe.
Yes, let's go into this conspicuously open door.
Let's look around, see what we find.
What do we find?
Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
We're searching. Ooh, box. Box of goodies.
They're close.
Here we go. End it now. All right, that goes to you.
Okay, so where? No, if there's one thing I really liked about Dragon Age Inquisition, is that they had like the ping thing to let you know when you were close to stuff. Roke, go down the ladder. Find a crew down the dock trying to get what they want.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
Oh. Once immediate exchange, take the prisoners down to Low Tide Beach.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
The beach of low tides. Move them little elfin legs.
Stay in cover. You'll leave Docktown to us.
Eat shit!
That's these Venatori down.
Always happy to help on a job like this.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Docktown.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
Okay, weren't there supposed to be multiple people here?
You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Do you have somewhere to go?
That way.
You'll be safe?
I don't know the city.
Go to the docks. Ask for directions to the pawn shop. When you get there,
To the pawn
tell them
shop?
Dallas sent you.
They just told him to go to the porn shop? Like, I know what I heard. It's like, this is the case of where someone's accent is like, clearly they said pawn shop, but with the voice actor for Nev, it sounded like porn shop. Oh boy, not as big as a laugh as the end of the first warden from last week. I gotta learn to control the laugh because.
So, Ilario.
Let me guess. You don't trust him either.
There's no playing with blood magic.
I know, but his family. I'll deal with it.
All right.
Who's this dude?
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the Fae. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Alright, so, hey look, actual follow-up to things that we've done. It's a conversation that needs to be had.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark. To Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
Don't do that to yourself.
Rook.
Just trust me on this one.
I'm stopping Alia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance.
You read cereal
The last
boxes?
one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
He'd have liked our friend, Melara. She loves those things, although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Alia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lusicon.
Sanctum Lusicon?
Ominous formal name, tied to Elgernon. Off to a good start.
You forgot the catch.
What catch?
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What I have to.
Docktown needs to see...
What? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars? Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? Docktown needs protection, not an example.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
The light is floating. So many stories intertwined and woven. We tried to help, that mattered.
Nev, when we met, you didn't trust me.
It wasn't personal.
It was just good sense. I felt the same.
I knew it.
But I changed my mind.
Does
Pet the
this mean
kitty.
you trust me less, or you've fallen for my schemes?
Maybe I changed it too quickly.
Probably. But I changed mine, too.
All right. Let's see. Need quite a bit there, but some of that can be done via story progression. Let's go this way. And again, because, you know, the romantic implications, we're making sure to go on this adventure together.
Good. We're past the blight, and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Wait, there's no sewers in Treviso.
Over there.
So how do they vacate the, you know... I got so many questions about Treviso.
A secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy. He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
Okay. Turn around. Must be on that second floor. Need to smash everything because you need the resources. Which could potentially be where we end up having to do a lot of grinding and looking for boxes and stuff to smash. Oh, I can't bust. I can't break that.
How much trouble can one old woman possibly be? Kill them for the glory of Tavinta reborn!
They mentioned an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
How much trouble can an old woman be? Very. You ever been smacked upside your head by an old woman who has a cane? Okay, must be forward from here. Where this? What we got there? Thank you, Captain Cylon.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Morte.
No wonder Ilaria wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
Run around. Hey. Whoa!
Done. Where are the next?
Let's see. We're on a rescue mission for Katerina. Help us solve this murder of crows faster than Reaper can say. Spoiler alert! And Captain Salon, no oopsies allowed. We're sneaking into this villa. Harding, but you're not even here.
Ready when you...
Who goes there?
The last person you will ever see. End it now.
They've made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out.
Hey, can we walk on the banister here? Yeah, I'm certainly being notified by regarding a lot of stuff.
So you lived here?
Ilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train. No Venatori leave this house alive.
How about they leave? The Venatori came in one piece. They shall leave in multiple pieces.
More trouble.
Where at? Whoa! We found the rapier. We highly knew her. Okay, so... by and large, we're being very, very thorough here. Huh. Stuff over here. Okay, raises questions about places we've been and where we have and have not been.
Got company. Intruder!
First the blood comes to my city, and now you want my house?
I mean, to be fair, it's great. The real estate value... in Treviso are at an all-time low. I mean, the city is filled with blight. So much blight, you would swear that it was New Jersey. And as a lifelong Jersey resident, I can get away with saying that.
Hey! Eyes open.
Wait, is this? Okay, we're like 850 away from being able to figuring out how to max things up.
First her, and then we find what we seek.
Gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door? We're not alone.
The door's been barred from the inside.
So, we bust down the door and get attacked, probably?
Which is why I'll go first.
You know what, before we go in there... let's go in here. Bash the door down. How much trouble can an old woman be? Ooh. She snuck out. Bam! Close.
Lucanis.
I was hoping for her to break it over his skull. No, I hate to interrupt.
I'd love to celebrate this touching family reunion with you both, but now might not be the best time. We have Ilario's celebration to deal with.
Rook, blight or no, we must find somewhere safe for Katarina before we end this.
You'll do no such thing. And don't speak about me as if I'm not here. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
Oh, she's feisty as hell. We like her.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Alright. Are there goodies in here? No peas. Huh.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis?
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy.
No, Spite's right. Kind of curious of what's over in this general area. But we deal with the big quest first.
This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
That's a good plan. It's a very good plan. Quite suspect, but it's a good plan.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanis back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep personal loss.
Uh-huh. Guy's a jerk off.
I take the mantle of First Talon.
Wait, does he have a man bun? Oh, he's no wonder he's a jerk off.
But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva.
Over my dead body.
The man bun was a spoiler. Yes, it was.
Cannot overpower us both.
He has wings. He had his Red Bull today.
Now you fall.
The jersey came out. Yes.
Venatori, to me, honor your alliance. Now, the demon of my Rancio is here. You should have stayed dead, guys. All of this is on your head.
You started this. I'm ending you.
Oh, that counter hit.
This isn't over.
I think it's over.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this?
What's worse than this?
In front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Caterina, thank the Macon.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He
Kill
tried
him.
to kill you and got you imprisoned, and kidnapped the first Talon, and made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Iago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away?
Yes.
That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first Talon.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanes is first Talon now.
Oh, he gets the promotion.
His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
My boy. Lucanus is a made man.
To the new first Talon. To Lucanus!
Wrap up any business. There's a bit. But seriously, Iago was a complete jerk-off. Like it's like the type of dude that will be a parrot and hang around like a vizier named Jafar, you know? It sounds like Gilbert Gottfried.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
Oh, I think he's sure.
Plans for the evening.
Whoop. Yes, he plans to drink coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Also known as Nev.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee?
I was right.
The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
I was right.
Better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Caterina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
I don't want to say that was the worst party I've ever attended, but it was probably in the bottom 10.
Crow parties are always terrible. Everything is poisoned, and I'm always working anyway.
Okay, so the party is here.
Hilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No. Not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more. Let Hilario sit and think on his mistakes.
He's gonna get be possessed by a demon, and we're gonna have to deal with him again later.
Him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Caterina, Nev, this team. I'm not giving that up.
Notice he put Nev ahead of the team. Notice that. Davrin, we need to give you points. Emmerich, Harding, Connis. All right, so that's done. Who needs talking to? Okay, everyone. No conversation there needed. Next thing. Bloomberg Clement. Valara and Davrin. My favorite combination. Not just because it's the most balanced combination, with Rook being the rogue, Valara being the mage, Davrin being a warrior class, but it's the triple elf.
A lot of places Venatori could be hiding out here. Any one of those rooms would make a good...
Let the Venatori just... Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
Oh, wait. Before we go here. Here first. Like, we run around in our bare feet.
Do you miss Weishaupt sometimes?
Sometime. Got something in mind.
One. Two. Three.
All right then.
Okay, so what did that give us? Okay, we're 600 short. So again, that's the key thing here, is looking for The stuff for the rooms. We do Davrin's first, then Balara's, because I think Balara might be more combat heavy. No. Something is over there. I can just straight up tell something is going to be over in that general area.
Do you ever regret leaving your clan, Davrin?
I don't regret the life I've lived. Joining the Wardens. Things I've seen and done.
There's a but in there.
But sometimes I wish I could have done both.
Not much room for that.
No. You're either part of the clan, giving yourself over to it, or you're not. I made my choice.
Explosions, elves, and things. Ah, what the elf is going on? What the elf is going on here? What the only shirt? Regional accent reveals. Oh, that is just perfect.
A picnic, huh?
A picnic?
Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the Wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Food.
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Oh, sounds fun.
An adventure in a teapot.
If anything, he can drink
More
it.
like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers.
Scarf it down.
That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, something else.
Griffin droppings.
Well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There. Davrin.
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You all right, Rook?
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
You wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davrin. And with good company.
Now, I kind of wonder, was Rook putting him on, or was she actually understanding Hassan? Little column A, little column B, perhaps. Tiptoe across the window. Wait.
Got company.
Rude. I want to pick up the thing, thank you. All right. More conversation progression.
Ballora, you came.
Yes, we came.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still.
After all, he is your brother.
Did you come? Alone?
Yes.
No, clearly he comes alone.
No, you did.
Ba-da-ba.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarel, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
The people Anaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual?
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices. The Evanuris. Soulless. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
Yeah.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
And you believe him? Even after people were turned into demons?
Yeah.
He's controlling you, influencing you through the mask. His thoughts are a disease, and you're suffering from it.
My thoughts remain my own, Ballora.
Yeah,
But do you not accept that I chose this willingly. Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's...
Like, didn't she just tell him, yeah, the mask has a bad influence on you because of that?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you.
It is.
You were my
look into your true self.
You kept me grounded.
Second night we get to make a Persona reference.
Lied to me. You always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
Good question.
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're going to have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on.
Doesn't make it easier for her. Well, Balara ain't happy. All right. Where to next? Actually, let's head this way because either a whole portion of this gets sealed off. Yeah, I'm not seeing where there will be. Additional places to explore there. Anyway, over this way.
We've got the best gear for your beast fights. For gold and glory.
Yep, it's upgrading the. Kitten, rewarded dragon, tracked by dragon.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken. Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Kataranda? Kataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad. Breathes lightning, like the Vinsimer. The Vinsimer was kind of friendly, though. Kataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon.
Define bad.
Hey, sweet thing.
You know what?
Hall of Valor's ready. How about it? Feeling valorous?
Let's fight.
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Get my ass in where?
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In the Hall of Valor, give it up for renowned Grey Warden and Monster Slayer, Dobrin!
Cheer for us.
Look at that. Barely a scratch.
Yep, no scratches there. Again, certain. I have figured what will be like the best, like personality-wise, the best combination of characters. Like who is going to get along? Who is going to probably have fun banter? Who is going to trigger YouTubers? And let me. And if you guessed Taj on for that last one, you are right. Yeah, there's this entire area over here that we have not unlocked, but
Tosh, are you alright? You're limping.
I'm not.
Okay, that was an exaggeration, but you're favoring your left.
Oh, right. Yeah. Bruised toe.
Ah.
It's fine. How did you even notice?
she's close to the close to the ground.
My legs.
Yes.
Gosh, you're twice my height. From where I stand, you're all legs.
Whoa!
They come together eventually.
The flirting! The flirting between these two! Y'all heard it, right? Harding is, you're all legs from where I'm standing. Yeah, I was making a joke. Yeah, Harding is close to the ground.
Nothing here. Maybe in the wreckage nearby. Let's see if it burns. Nope. I'm on it. Nope.
She will light the world on fire. Whoa! Well, it wasn't The Last of Us. I love that joke. Hey, where we're going in relation to everything else here? And Rook, we need to talk about you running around barefoot. Granted, this is a great outfit. Get to show off your midriff. Which is like the most important thing, right? Perfect area for a dragon.
That ship like a toy. Looks like something took the treasure and buried it. Trouble coming.
It's always going to be the last one that needs to be opened, isn't it?
It flew off with the treasure. Dragons aren't the only ones who like to collect anything shiny.
Okay, so where are we tracking this one to? Take advantage.
Maybe if I offered a coin, it'll give up the treasure. We have to pay you? I feed you breadcrumbs every week.
Good thing we did the earlier puzzle in this area.
What? How? Nope.
Oh, right.
Hey, Harding.
Whoa, legs. I mean.
Whoa, legs?
Legs?
A
Legs?
slip of the tongue.
You're acting weird.
What? No.
No!
Really?
Yeah, like that. Weird.
I had a dream last night, and you were in it.
What was I doing?
Nothing?
Okay. What were you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, you know, if you could hear blushing, that basically sums up Harding in a nutshell right now.
This is all of the treasure stolen from Cataranda. Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vincimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight. And be ready with poisons. Lightning dragons are more sensitive to poison than most.
Da 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 da. Hold up, we need. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Well, Captain Cylon, if you wanted to, like, more into Harding, we certainly delivered in that regard. Also, with the new OBS update, I need to actually fix some additional things that... I mean, it certainly works out in a large way.
Everyone get ready.
Whoa!
Let's go. Kataranda. My beach. Tarala.
Okay, keeping our distance seems to be key here.
Got him ready for you. Be careful of the lightning. Ready to go. Finish it. There we go, Tosh.
No, this dragon seems mighty pissed. Run away! We get the hydration after we down the dragon.
Ready. Loosen the lid for you.
There we go.
Good fight. Good fight. We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight.
And she's got some treasure caught in her scales.
Yep. Storm Riders carry around bits of their horde. I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
There's Mac Matron Rare teasing Frosty about their crush on Tosh or her legs. But the Mysterio certainly did. I'll leave us guessing. What's the next move in this game of Love and Dragons? Alright, another dragon slain. But Laura, you weren't even here. Self chase us in here. Alright. Alright, thinking about where we need to go. Let's head back here. Hey, where is their damn vendor? I always make the wrong turn.
You miss Warden Janos.
He told...
Rook, good to see you.
Yeah, we're not buying that from him. Potentially we can upgrade that.
All right, see you next time.
All right. Well, I'm going to take me a quick restroom break. We shall be back. All right, climbing back up. She's gonna end up impaled, isn't she? Called it.
The Fate Explorer.
Oh dear. It's poor Reldevar.
Those corpses were even more messed up than usual. What was that?
That was Ernest Reldevar, a scholar who...
Whoa!
Only your gods will miss you.
That counts as a catch! Cell can put a teammate back in the game!
Oh, me, yes, excuse me, yes! Oh, I love you, you fat Oh, God damn you, you fat
Both Frieza and Cell are eliminated! And that means the winner is... Guru!
Was there any doubt?
Hip hip!
Got him. Oh. And they got me.
Wait! That was good! As if I died! Kick it! Spike freeze! Counter! What the? Kick it! What's wrong? What the?
We nearly blew that. It was like, I mean, I could like get achievements or achievements out of it to like boost that gamer score. Wait, don't tell me I just got a freaking achievement. I think there's an achievement for getting assists. Critical mission failure.
No surprise he has the nicest view.
Whee! Longest zip line ever. Ah, shit, the shark is out here.
Oh, it's never nice seeing a free fall.
You're welcome.
That's 15.
Told her yet. I was going to. Then we got here and she was like that. You should be able to be yourself around her. Hey, you get to be who you are. I know. I'll tell her. When you're ready. On your terms. Thanks.
And we have returned it. Bye. We are back. Alrighty. I think Frosty's mad at me. Or Frosty broke again. One or the other. Codex, that's 72%. Rook and Tass. Right. Alright, who needs chatting to here? Balara and Davrin. Before we advance the plot again. Hey Striker, how's it going, sir? Oops.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Evka. See how the wardens are doing.
Hope on a wing. Okay. We can do that next.
First Talon, as if you weren't fancy already.
He's totally fancy.
And Ilario.
He made his own decisions, and he'll pay for them.
It was your call to make.
And Balara?
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
He's going blind.
It's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean.
Yep. She learned the off button.
Through to Syrian, he almost listened.
And then Anaris put all his happy little thoughts in your brother's head.
Not just his joy, his fear too. But it was him. The him I remember, just for a moment. Then it wasn't. Then he was someone I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down somehow.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you.
No, you didn't. We just got here.
Artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
I'm here for you, no matter what happens.
Thank you, Rook. That helps. Because we need to stop him. Syrian, I mean. And if we can't convince him to step away. Rook, what you said before about us, are you sure that you still want that? I mean, with everything I've got going on, with Syrian, I mean.
Oh, we're sure.
Of course I'm sure. I'm here for you, no matter what.
Okay, just wanted you to be sure. Anyway, I should get back to work. I mean, I don't think we have much time.
Yeah, Balara definitely approves. We heading this way. So much back and forth. Wonderful progression without having to do much. Like, get that lore, that story building, and the conversations.
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Which is both. Same thing.
It's all the same to him.
Been trying to teach him new words, and feed me is his favorite.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davrin?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier.
Often involves Davrin getting down on his knee, but still.
There's more?
A whole family.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the Wardens need hope. Something real, something pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always take good care of them.
A mistake will never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors.
The fact that they brought Batman back to life, I'm disappointed in that regard, but still. At least they gave it an ending.
It's gonna take a lot of bribery. Better stock up on their snacks.
I can feed them.
We might just take you up on that.
And my dad can forge Griffin armor.
Hear that, Hassan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about...
Cornucopia.
We'll stay in touch.
What do you call a bunch of griffins? A cornucopia. What do you call a bunch of humans? An infestation.
Why don't we go down to the village later? See what you can find.
It's a Dragon Ball Z abridged reference. I'm not surprised. It's like people are gloating over it, but hell, I enjoyed it. I earned every achievement in it. I got my money's worth and then some out of Suicide Squad. Meet with the Bell Jumpers.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gilanine's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
No, I've noticed that some games did not add DLC achievements. Overwatch hasn't add any since Lifeweaver? And Marvel Rivals didn't add any achievements for Invisible Woman or Mr. Fantastic either.
Regaining strength by draining other elves? We're supposed to be their people.
Maybe that's why it's elves?
That makes it worse.
Right. But that's who the gods are. Who they've always been.
You know the gods best.
Yeah.
The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is.
And that's what Overwatch has done, like just in-game achievements. I guess with the cross progression and stuff. Ooh, this is a tough one. I actually would prefer Davrin and Balara. But you know what? Balara's coming on this one too. So, 2 mages and a rogue. So we're going to be... Oh, well, it's not unusual.
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
What clan?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
They're gathering to watch people be killed?
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori?
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
Disguises? We don't need no stinking disguises.
That doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Rook has bright purple hair. Think she naturally stands out at this point. But hey, Rook is...
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veiljumpers.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to.
The good news is, at least with Suicide Squad, is that its main story content can be done solo. Whee! Wait, can we get a... Oh, we can't get all the way back there. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, I probably could. And this is one of those games where all your progression transfers over and everything unlocks instantly. Who knows? Oh wow, we can't do any smashy stuff. So we can't use our weapons at the moment. That's always the key thing there. If you had a game on multiple platforms, you like all your progression and stuff should carry over, as well as achievements that you unlocked. Alright, I don't think there is anything else in this area. Wait, did we look up here? We go looking around for trouble.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer. That's a holla. Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
I hate it too. Need to stay hidden.
And heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
Yeah, we're moving along. Nice. Huh. So we're definitely leveling things up as best we can through things that we are finding. But teasing with no hard feeling aside, Splurge diving back into game talk. Pardon lack of DLC achievements and Suicide Squad. I've been dreaming of PS5 trophy glory. Will I check? Maybe or maybe not. That's how it rolls, folks.
For the glory of Tevinter reborn! Boy, if it isn't Aurelin Vera. Does your father know you, Vera?
Please. He doesn't.
I kind of wonder. With all the stuff on Tevinter, like the old, like the more vile version of the Tevinter, like the old school stuff, you gotta realize at some point that's going to have to come to a head in the Dragon Age franchise. Like,
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Right. It feels just wrong.
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
yes.
Lot's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
Yes.
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane, like we expected.
You handled that oddly well.
Was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage. Specifically, a human mage.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Fewer tentacles is good.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
I'm hoping for none. None tentacles would be good.
Let's keep going. This robe is starting to give me a rash.
We want to know where.
Does anyone else hear that?
Why do I... So one value of everyone with the Veilguard is that it took everything that was a palatable, argumentative, etc. out of the equation and gave it this kind of just expected to get the lore about it. Really? There's suddenly no mention of slaves. And like, well, we are seeing this from a different point of view, however. By and large, it's like, it is a different culture. It's like, of it. I mean, we have seen, like, the first 3 games were definitely more, Ferelden focused. So we're here in Tevinter, and Minrathis and everything. So, and the majority of the characters are from that point. Outside of Harding and Varric and the and Morgan and the Inquisitor cameo. So I haven't quite. I just chalk it up to this, like, we're seeing it more from, like, the natives of a different part of Thedas more than anything else. I mean, there was this one short on YouTube I came across last week where one streamer is just like coming, well, what if I wanted to be a blood mage in the Veilguard, but I can't because it's so deemed so icky and stuff, and it's like, bitch, you're in a different part of Thetis. In the northern part, you're not exactly going to be. They're going to be more restrictive on the blood mage and stuff, as seen with what you've seen in the first few games. Yeah, it's hard to argue the point of view about it when one of the books that's in between, before Veilguard to Winter Nights, doesn't gloss over it. Well, I haven't read the books. I look at it more of like the big adventures of the characters in question. Like, I read the Mass Effect books and read the comics and stuff, and you get the extra stories and lore, but when you, like, just narrow it down on the core characters of the big games, like, okay, at least that's my point of view. Yeah. You may be right on that. But I have my headcanon, and my headcanon is, if it's out of sight, out of mind, or it's the norm. Plus, without the context of that book, jumping in is like, not to mention the time jump and difference. I mean, the crows still come across as scumbags more than anything else. I mean, elves are treated better, or quote unquote, than seen in the earlier games. I mean, we do see like elves, because I'm struggling to think of like, okay, where in the first three, especially in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, elves were basically lower than dirt in those two games. Yeah. But going off of the context of the first two games, just got the impression that for all its faults, that the northern half, you know, they were at least, I mean, just going off of like when and where. Like I can only go off the context of the games themselves. Maybe someday I'll get the books and read them and get that additional stuff here. Like, I have that whole thing, my whole headcanon, that Cora in Mass Effect Andromeda is the daughter of the Elusive Man. Like, that's never been confirmed, but that's my headcanon. Yeah, but it could be like blood mages and stuff might be an extreme that they might not totally go for.
Fight the chaos of the Fade, but I could make you its master.
He's making promises, tempting me.
No.
Wait, Harding? Oh.
Never like that.
Oh, they're all here. I was like, I'm walking up here, and it's like, oh, I was not expecting like, Harding. Wait a second, what are y'all doing here? Don't tell me they're gonna betray us. Like I see them in the crowd. Obviously not, but still, I'm hilarious.
You have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of Night,
Which is a good Rolling Stones album. Undercover?
voice and ride. Elgarnon, once called Lucicon, and I...
Oh, he's Lucifer. I get it.
...returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Child of my children, I will shower you with the glory of the ancients. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I was gonna say, Harding, you're a mage.
Conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go now.
Disbelief tomatoes. That's why I believe Gillenay should be the. Well, Gillenay had the tentacles, and also Gillenay is responsible for me laughing my ass off for nearly 7 minutes. Let's not forget that.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgarnon is right there. Shouldn't we try?
No. We can't touch him now that his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Be possible.
That's one for us.
Great shot, Dad.
Got us at a distance. We're not alone. End it now.
Look, there. The Archdemon.
Yeah. So maybe we avoid its attention?
You know what? Take the time, pick up the loot. Loot before life. There is a chest nearby. Gotta love it when things almost feels like you're just gonna slip off the edge. Alright, if there's a chest in the area, it's definitely not... Oh, it's up there. Can't get back up, so it must be reachable from another spot. Can't get up that way.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Do we really want to know? All right, we gotta see what's the right. Well, that's unusual. Indicating something was there, but not really there.
Forget the traps, just kill them!
And now Darkspawn?
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a wall?
Soon they will fall!
All right, that goes to you. Nice work, Val.
Good work, everyone!
Oh, good. The chest from before.
It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillian lost her dragon. Might make Elganar more cautious.
Like, we go around looking for everything we can get.
Trouble coming.
Takes credit there.
Eat it!
Nicely done, Rook.
I think we were pretty thorough on this. Whoa. That's a long way down. Trouble with headphones like these is it's like often just make the ears feel like itchy. That's why I prefer earbuds. All right.
That'll take some of the pressure off. You have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
It's like, fuck. Arr, to the itchy ears. Yep.
Over there, that cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Right. Let's do this.
So the question is, how the frick are we going to get over there?
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Right, this entire walk just had us going around in a circle? Oops. Yeah, we keep finding goodies. Gonna eat the grandma, we're gonna eat the grandma, we're gonna... Like, you have to be familiar with fractured fairy tales to get that rather obscure reference.
This way. We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
There's a problem.
Whoa!
That will be punished! I am empowered! Good one! Stop failing, fools!
That way, through the gate.
This way, up the ladder. Wait, that was the only thing that was up there?
Shit. Damn it. Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Rook, let's go!
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here!
You've got Venatori headed your way. You hit them, we'll hit the gate.
Get ready.
Can't get along? Let's get it on!
prying this thing open. We're on it. There's an entire Venatori army coming for us. We beat Venatori all the time.
There's nowhere to run.
Still no luck?
We're trying. Hear that?
They're turning the knob the wrong way.
Hang on. That thing.
Well, that's done.
It's gonna turn out they were. Watch, it's gonna turn out that the Lucanus was turning the knob the wrong way.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
Find the captives. We'll hold the exit.
Hey, I was right. Lucanus was the one was on it. Wait, there's nothing up here? Oh, come on, dude. Really? There has to have been something up there.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Nothing beneath the stairs. Well, that chest is above us, so we need to go a floor up.
Wait, this feels off.
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
Okay, where the hell are we?
Come on, we need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
This is very not good.
It's Elgarnon. He's found us.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
We're just running aimlessly into the fog.
Come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
The English need help, and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Thank you, Striker. Slide in with the hydration.
Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elgarnon sends the Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Keep in mind, Rook is running around barefoot in this blighted wasteland.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elgarnon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
I heard him again. Tell me one of you heard that.
Not really.
Nope, of course not.
I fear we lack the time for explanation. If you can rescue the elves, Elgarnon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elgarnon! Latalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean.
He's gonna get to his attention.
Going to distract Elgarnon.
Well, there's that.
You have no power here.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good. As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen-Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mithel's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Yeah, you were the one who struck her down.
Mavalas Ban, Shevgar Fen-Harel.
The only reason Mithal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Ironic, considering.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Hey, you okay? I can hear them in my head.
We have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up.
Oh boy.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Oh wow, there is no way back over there. So we missed that chest outright then.
The goats for Veilguard!
We've got company.
There! The Dalish! Another of those crystals! Break it and the gate should open! Breaking them!
The cruelty is nothing new. What has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
Are you talking to... Sorry, they're very loud.
They're very, very loud indeed.
Made it through. That's them. Kill them. We cannot bear Lord Elgin.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul's did in yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your games for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
Boy, the ego between these two is just off the charts here.
Help us, please. You saved us.
Yep, you were totally saved.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Run away!
Let's go! Run! Run!
Peripheus 2.0.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything.
Huh.
It really is tough being a Venatori.
Well, at least they were eaten. And they gave the Archdemon indigestion.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranis, Lethaline.
It was a team effort.
It often
Like
is.
he supports a certain president.
Some
Well, of
fights
course.
can't be
Yeah.
won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Oh, you're gonna get all the help. I mean, we started as a Veil Jumper. All right.
I should check in with Solus.
Should we? Yes. Must we? That's debatable. No, send me. Balara gets the stuff. What's happening in the world today? Deep road's unavailable. Huh. So we can't put off speaking to Solus right away. Hey. You know what, we can. Let's take a...
So hold up. The blight was the 7th.
600.
How do you wrap your head around?
I think there was stuff in Docktown. Let's see if we can grab that. Yeah. Hold on. We need.
Thanks for the tip off. Got people.
The market was all right. No one gave you any trouble. Friends get the best prices. That's my guarantee. Keep safe out there. See anything you like?
Definitely some sort of side quest or something to get us there.
Hey, don't touch the treasure. No one has better treasure.
So many people here. And the Venatori think they can bully him.
So some of this stuff is in like those tier 3 shops. Where you need like the proper resources and stuff.
We get anything out of that Venatori prisoner yet?
Bits and bobs for just the right price.
Bits and bobs? That makes me wonder what we... Alright. Did they have something here?
Okay, let's run some more practice.
Mila, did you ask Roderick? Let's get you ready.
Yeah, it's up to, and that's... Like, you have the resources, so we need those quests to get them up there, and as well as the resources. So we're not done yet, but all right, we've been to 83% of the areas. There's one more dragon out there. A bunch of secret stuff. Hit faster than you dodge Elganon's lawyers. Captain Cylon, your insights are sharper than the scout's arrows. Oh, leaving us allowed. Okay, we got dialogue and stuff. Yay! Before we can talk to Solus, we can talk to everyone else. Now leaving, bouncing around, and then coming back. That's what we like, to have like these extra things.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far back.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor
Well, who's
wants us
planning?
to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hesenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
That bad as it sounds?
Very much so.
Fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
That's dangerous. And stupid.
Sounds overcomplicated and like it could blow up in her face.
Oh, there's nothing Johanna will not risk for her ambitions. But we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hesenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Okay, Emmerich and Tosh.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
Maybe that's healthy.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
A little fear is healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Yeah, we totally promise. Asses will be kicked. Tosh, what do you need?
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk. Have you talked with her since...
The dinner?
Not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good. I'll let you know.
You know what? We could easily just put off everyone's individual quests. So we can put off Solus. Yeah, that's what we would do.
Oh, that's not good.
What's not good?
Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual?
Yeah.
They did. And it's big. Really, really big.
How big?
Maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
Yes, we do.
It's not time for jokes, Rook. Sorry, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, but it's bad.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Put our foot up their ass. And then break it off. Like, seriously.
The Evanurers do not need. They only demand. Deny them.
I guess fully upgrading one piece of equipment would be decent. Harding!
Hey, what's shaping?
What's shaping, Bacon?
No one says, what's shaping anymore? I thought it was a dwarf thing. Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Sass from that dwarven
I
ass.
appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
It'd be kind of surprising if you didn't.
I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there.
Well, Tosh and Rook were, but
That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding.
you are a Titan.
If you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
Did you have to bring him up?
Really? We were having a nice moment and you bring him up?
I can't help what comes to my head. Don't you feel sorry for him, even a little bit?
He's planning to kill a lot of people.
Yes. The Inquisitor and Solus were friends.
Good
She
friends.
wants her friend back. She's reached out. All Solus has to do is take the offered hand, the simplest thing. And yet, no one's beyond help, Rook. No one. I have to believe it. Or none of this matters.
You're quoting Metallica lyrics. Oops, important is.
Hey, Hassan.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
Like profit and loss. Is there one person that doesn't need talking to? Is Lucanus? After we got him that promotion?
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
So should I be excited or scared?
Alia's hideout. Not sure if I should be excited or worried.
Both.
Either way, I'm there.
Worried. And I figured.
So where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alia's haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
And how are you feeling about this?
Not much of a choice. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
All right. So let's, because Solus got so pissy when we didn't talk to him straight away before.
Mierda. This place makes my eyeballs itch.
Alright, so again, because Solus got so pissy the last time, we'll speak to him now. Actually... trying to see... to Winter Night. Yeah, we're running around wearing that. I have never played Bully. I have it. No, I take that back. No, I did mess around with it briefly years ago. On Steam. Before I ever started streaming. But I didn't have a controller, so I tried to play that with a mouse and keyboard. That was...
Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
More or less.
Good. Your time with the Veil Jumpers probably taught you some of my history with our people.
A bit. Treadwolf.
Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege.
There's a way. Some games translate well to mouse and keyboard.
Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Algernon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him.
I think Saints Row 4 was actually fairly decent. It had fairly decent mouse and keyboard controls.
The Evanuris were monsters in their own ways. Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No.
You got your elven pride.
To correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you would have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elgernon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could
Earthworm, oh, the 3D one on the N64? Yeah, I did, because I think I took a brief look at that on stream once.
I suppose I had you.
You said you found
kind of like very weird controls on that, too.
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years.
Getting that to work was a pain in the ass.
I slept for 30 years. I had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I'm betting you argued.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you?
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me.
Yep, Fen'Harel has a reputation.
Explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Hey, he did want me to goad him.
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the blighted dragons. Hopefully this bakes him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side.
Trust me, if you ever had a thorn in your side, it hurts.
I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team...
Did you just call me a tool?
I'm impressed you got that out without choking on it.
If I could not admit when I was wrong, I would be no better than Elganon. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor?
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all.
Yeah, you did.
As you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganan and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganan's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Sounds as unlikely as Elganon in a frat house.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Yeah, that's why we'll win.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Let's see.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
Who's gonna bring up the Venatori?
Something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods.
Funny that Emmerich gets the big chair.
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies. We should find the gods. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Despite the odds, we've survived. We've made a habit of it. Take some time, rest. Be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Right, neat. So excellent stuff there. Hey. What's over here? Letter from the... Something's coming. The soul of the city. All right. Harding needs something, and the Nev and Lucanis. Harding, what do you need?
I'm meeting Stalgard at Isana Nagat on the mountain. Come with me?
Is there unfinished business?
No, nothing of the sort, but I could use company if you're up for the trip.
Ooh, we might be able to get an achievement off of that. And what's happening in here?
I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's Walk.
Yeah, just me.
Yep, just
Brought
me.
Have coffee.
I brought an excuse.
An
Spite
excuse.
wanted to talk to her. Well, not just spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie.
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing. You're not chiming in?
Nope.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well...
Aww.
Don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
Lucanus approves. Well, there you go. We got to play matchmaker. Yep, Nev bonded up. Oh boy, that could be taken a couple of different ways. All right, so let's see. Before we wrap up, let's see where are things? New quest there. I know him. Through the shadows, major stuff there. For the love of Treviso, stuff there. All right, so the one thing, let's do Harding's thing here. It's an outing. That looks like a giant.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough. I'd like to see Kalsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but
one has to wonder, is Rook cold?
About myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
You know Rook is probably freezing. Like, the most impractical attire imaginable.
Heard ya.
Now that's a great visual. Where's Harding? Get a picture of a screenshot of Harding in mid-climb.
Stalgard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as the dwarves stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharak don't care about those rules, but...
Is it just me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
So get the nice moment for Harding here. Rook's toes are frozen.
I'll just move this rock out of our way. Right.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like a damn giant.
It's big, though. They all were.
Yeah, no shit.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts.
Needed to raise the chair up. So, big moments for Harding.
We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold, so they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it? They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish?
Yeah, it is.
Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them.
Forebearers.
We were them. I don't know the right word.
You know, I'm totally digging this.
No darkspawn around the deep roads on the way here. So they'll be back quickly.
It is hard to say. They seem different now, but there will always be different. Shapers from Orsa Marshall?
And told on us to share what we know of recent events. They affect both cities, after all. The Shapers are all right, but the Assembly will ignore everything we have to say, of course.
I hope you're courteous.
You tell
Oh, there he is. Veilguard.
Yeah, but before we do that,
You look fine.
Fine? What does fine mean? Are the back of my robes wrinkled?
Lace Harding will not care.
I just want to leave a good impression.
Better not tell her you're related to me then.
you know what? I'm looking for all the loot first. Anything that's around here. Nooks, crannies, we are checking before we go in. Loot before life. Alright, I think we thoroughly explored this part.
Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kal Sharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you, to learn from you.
From me?
Yes, from you.
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Now this is when you show off.
See, this is the part where you do the thing that shows us how far you've come.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Now, how the hell do you top that? Like, to close something out for... Yeah, that's just like the perfect way to close that out for the stream. There it is. So we're at 45 hours in. Check and see. Where are we on resources? Pretty good there. We just need to get the things to level up the lighthouse. We need to find those stuff. Alright, we're at 30 of 52 achievements on this playthrough. Our achievement streak continues. I think we'll call this stream we'll archive the stream under being a song from the stone. That's what I'll put it in the archive as. Alright, so where do things stand for tomorrow? Wednesday night stream or later today. Either Phasmophobia or if High Spend's available. If not, more Dragon Age. We shall see. Thursday, definitely Dragon Age. And we got like all those side quests and stuff to do. So, yep, side questing galore on Thursday. Friday, Mass Effect 2. Saturday, Dragon Age stuff. So, yeah. Key thing is hopefully we can get all the factions. Well, we got Taviso up to level maxed out. So that was the big pain in the ass one. So we'll see how things play out, of course. Let's see. Who are we going to raid this evening? Who shall we visit? Let's see. Moonlit Sojo is playing Persona 3 Reload. So there we go. So we get the raid going. In there, you get the raid messages if you want to copy and paste one, if you're subscribed or not. First one is if you're not subbed, and the second one is if you have subbed. This way you can use the channel emotes. So let's see. So with that said, I'm going to do some writing before I go to bed. And I'll be doing a lot of writing tomorrow since I got the Daria stuff for the next couple weeks out of the way. And then I'm still waiting for certain things to return to normal. So with that said, my friends, and you are my friends, thank you very much for hanging out. Tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good night, and a pleasant tomorrow. We will see you next time. Good night.